Well played, Sherlock Holmes. Well played. What up, y'all? It's the Black Critic Guy, and I decided to step out of my usual schedule to take upon a request given to me to watch a TV show, a really good TV show, to put it at that. And that TV show is Sherlock. That's better. So the show Sherlock, made by the BBC network, basically is the same story of Sherlock Holmes, but told in a more modern era, like in our time. And it just basically follows him as he solves mysteries, crimes, other investigations, and all that stuff with his trusty friend, Dr. John Watson. And that's basically what the show is all about. So I got requested by one of my friends in my college classes. Her name is Lindsay. She told me about this series and how great it was, and she knew I reviewed movies and like animes and stuff, and she asked me if I could watch and review Sherlock, and I said sure. 3 episodes, 89 minutes long, I'm going for it. And she put so many emphasis on how great the show was that I really had high expectations when watching them. And boy, this show exceeded every expectation I had. Every expectation. Not only was the character of Sherlock Holmes told correctly, but he was more entertaining than ever. Sorry, Robert Downey Jr., I love you, but now we gotta make room for Benedict Cumberbatch, because he did a phenomenal job portraying the character of Sherlock Holmes. He embodies every characteristic that the original Sherlock Holmes had. He's messy. He has no interest in other like humanly functions like going out to the movies or dating somebody. He's just fixed on his work, and he gets bored unless there's some eventful thing going on like a death or a mystery that excites him. There are so many great things about this show. First of all, one of the things that caught me off guard was how great the direction and editing of this show was. They do a lot of nifty camera tricks, like you can see like a mirror in the background, you see double images, you see a lot of cool transitions between scenes. Awesome camera work. And the mood of the show, the story and the mood of the show is done perfectly. It's not too comical, it's not too seriously like just want to put hair drama, but it's done perfect. And the acting, my god, the British are so good at this. They put us to shame and it makes me sad. But besides me sucking up to the British, the acting in the show was phenomenal. Like I said, Benedict Cumberbatch portraying the role of Sherlock Holmes, he did a spot-on job. It was awesome. He puts Robert Downey Jr. to shame, and I know that's blasphemy, but go watch it and you'll see that I'm right. Martin Freeman as John Watson, I also liked him. And a lot of you might not know this, but that guy, Martin Freeman, is also the guy who was in the original Office in the UK version of The Office. All the other characters, they all did a good job. They were all entertaining, and then there was the character whose name is just whispered. Moriarty. The build-up to that character alone was what made this series awesome. And the relationship between Sherlock and the name that is whispered is one of the coolest build-ups ever. These two characters are very similar. It's kind of like, think of Batman and the Joker. That buildup of how they're, yin and yang, one serves justice, one's evil, but they can't live without each other. They both give excitement to each other. They need each other. And just to see it unfold in 3 episodes to reach the final episode, and my god, that's another great thing about this show. The final episode leaves you on your toes, and that's how you want to be treated. You don't want like a bullshit ending where you're just like, oh, that ending did not disappoint and it made you want more. That is how you tease people to come see the next part of the series. Now, this show does not come without some baggage, or cons, I mean. There is a few cons that I have with this series. First of all being that some of this is very fast paced. I couldn't really understand what they were saying or what was going on. I got lost in the phrase sometime. That kind of confused me. One of the biggest cons of the series was the second episode. It was dull. The second episode, it doesn't exist in my book. It's just 1 and 3 because the second episode was too damn predictable for a Sherlock episode. I was more surprised in the first and in the third than in the second. The second was a bit like, oh, I kind of figured that one out. The second one more was just like cannon fodder to just save some time between 1 and 3. 1 and 3 are literally the only two. And then we threw in, number 2 just to keep you guys a little entertained until number 3 got in the way. But overall, Sherlock is an entertaining, fascinating, and very engaging show about Sherlock Holmes as he investigates these crimes and stuff. We learn about him, we get to see him in the modern age, and it was entertaining, exciting, and I will give this show a 4.5 out of 5 stars. It is a near perfect TV show, and I really recommend that you go check it out because it's amazing. But anyway, what did you guys think of this show? Do you think it's great? Do you think it's pretentious? Do you think it's lame? And also let me know, what is your favorite British show or foreign TV show, anything like that, British drama, anything. Comment below and let me know. Also, if you guys have any TV shows that you would like me to review, let me know in the comments below as well. And probably I'll make a video explaining what shows I will review and what I won't. This is literally my first TV review in a while. I did one for the Looney Tunes. But anyway, beyond that point, comment below, let me know. Anyway, I'm the Black Critic Guy, bridging the gap between movies and anime reviews. Till then, peace YouTube.